In order to be heard, I would have needed one person to give a shit enough to actually go in with me and make the police take a report. Nobody ever did. Molly Smith, she tried to go in with me, but she didn't know shit. Somebody who knew about what was going on, somebody like Laura Nelson, would have had to go in with me. But Laura didn't give a fuck. She didn't give a fuck. There's other people who knew what was going on. People like Joanna Taylor Smith, but she didn't give a fuck. And Brenda Dickinson, who didn't give a fuck. By the time Natalie died, I'd already gone to try to get anybody at all to fucking go in with me and help put a stop to this. Sit down between Natalie and I and fucking explain what's going on. Get her to fucking listen. I tried going to my friends. I tried going to the cops. I tried to go to Natalie her fucking self. I tried to go to her mother. But nobody gave a fuck. Then while I'm being attacked, physically assaulted, there's not a goddamn thing I can do about it. I just have to take it because the police don't give a fuck. The media doesn't give a fuck. I had to depend on people who I don't know from fucking Adam and hope that they're not full of shit, but nobody gave a fuck. Merry fucking Christmas, bitches. In order for me to stand an honest chance, I would have needed Miss Peaches to go in when it made a difference. Instead, it was fucking procrastination. She was busy playing video games, busy playing on her fucking phone, busy with everything except what it is that she said she would do. Meanwhile, Candace Bondurant, she fucking lied out her ass. And that's the thing, is that you guys don't like how I react to the abuse or to people who fucking lie to me when I needed help the most in order to be able to defend myself against this. Candace Bondurant, she's the worst friend I ever had. Meanwhile, I got to deal with alcoholics like Shannon Alvarado and Ryan Ingersoll and their fucking bullshit, and the fact that alcoholics don't fucking listen to anybody. They don't hear a word anyone else has to say. And instead of coming forward and making reports, they just fucking blew me off or talked over me. Like, talking over me fucking makes it okay. And people are like, well, you talk over me. No, I'm trying to explain to you what the fuck is going on while you're busy talking over me. Instead of fucking making assumptions, fucking listen. Jesus fucking goddamn Christ. By the time Natalie died, I needed to get at least 10 protection orders against people. After Natalie died, by the time the Boulder police assaulted me, I needed someone to go in with me to at least 8 different jurisdictions to file reports about the things that were happening. About the fact that no police officer would take a fucking report from me. No police officer cared about the fucking assaults. Meanwhile, I'm getting bombarded by people who saw the news and just assume the worst in me. And these people who pretend that they're my friends are like, oh, I defended you when Natalie disappeared. You know what? I'm still going through shit over that. But you didn't give a fuck. You didn't give a fuck. Because all of the shit that was happening to me wasn't all over the fucking news, now was it? Meanwhile, I was cut off from being able to communicate with people by telephone. Alright, every time that I got fucking locked up because I tried to get somebody to listen, I was fucking suicidal over this fucking shit. I actually attempted to fucking kill myself because you guys didn't give a fuck. Well, I got people complaining that every goddamn thing on my Facebook is spam. I got thousands of people fucking after my ass. I mean literally thousands. I had 95,000 people watch just one of my videos. And a lot of people automatically hated me because of the slander by the Bollingers, and I was never allowed to defend myself against that. I had to depend on anybody that I could get to actually communicate with anybody that I had a phone number for, which was very few fucking people. Well, I can't communicate with anyone on Facebook, and that's the only way that I have to communicate with over 90% of the people that I knew at the time. Only by Facebook. While people are complaining that every goddamn thing that I post is spam. And on my telephone that I had at the time, I couldn't fucking, you get on there and you say, this is incorrect. I couldn't do that by telephone, and it's all that I had to work with. When it made a fucking difference, that's all I had to work with. And you guys want to be pissed off at me because I fucking expose you for being pieces of shit? Fuck you. I could not fucking defend myself. I had no fucking money. None. You want to say, oh, I helped you with this and I helped you with that. No, you fucking didn't. You argued with people on fucking Facebook instead of finding out what the fuck was going on. Instead of helping me to show what the fuck was going on. I don't know how to do all this computer shit. But you expect me to be able to because I know how to play video games. You know why I play video games? Because the world is fucking overwhelming, and even I need a fucking break from it. While you're allowed to watch TV, you're allowed to go see your friends. You can do that without being fucking assaulted. And then you want to pretend like, oh, well, being in a house isn't safe. Anybody could break in at any point in time. No, that is not fucking true. People are less likely to break into your fucking house to assault you than they are to assault you when you're stuck homeless. You're already a victim because you're homeless. Oh, Sean, you choose to be a victim. Fucking bullshit. Who chooses to be fucking assaulted? Who chooses to have their fucking name slandered? Who chooses for the police to turn a fucking blind eye? And you guys want to be pissed off because I had to fucking record you? Because you wouldn't fucking come forward to the fucking cops, you pieces of shit? Meanwhile, you didn't fucking know what was going on because you didn't fucking care to ask. When I don't even have the money to get my fucking phone turned on. I don't have the money to fucking get into a place. I don't have the money for fucking food. You say, well, what about all the money that people sent you? What about all the money people sent you in those GoFundMes? I didn't get a goddamn penny from those GoFundMes. Do you know why? Because of Candace fucking bondurant. 100%. Candace bondurant, instead of talking to me like a human being, she already had a set plan for fucking me when she did that. And fuck you, Lori, you fucking cunt. You can roast in fucking hell with your daughter, you piece of shit. These people got away with what they did because the people who pretended to be my friends are not my fucking friends. They're fucking fakes. 2 years later, after I've been prevented from filing a report against every single person who was fucking with me. Meanwhile, because they're able to do that, they're able to fucking manufacture bullshit to fucking harass me and assault me and threaten my life and my loved ones' lives. And there's not a goddamn thing I can do about it because I'm cut off from communication. I was made a target. Across the entire fucking planet while you didn't do jack shit. You thought, oh, they caught the guy who killed her, so it's all fucking over and they're gonna leave Sean alone. Well, they fucking didn't. The courts didn't leave me alone. The police didn't leave me alone. Her fucking family didn't leave me alone. And that fucking slander continued on Facebook and in the fucking media. And you didn't do shit.